Hello guys, today we are glad to have Chagai John, who will speak about the position of the youth in the Kenyan politics today, and welcome.
Thank you so much, Grace. Yes, my name is Chagai John Kanonga, and I'm a teacher by profession. As you have been told, my topic of discussion at this particular moment is to talk about the position of us, the youth, in the Kenyan politics today. Let me demystify this into small portions. One, what is the effect of the youth in the Kenyan politics? What is the contribution of the youth in the Kenyan politics? What share does the youth have on the table of politics in the Kenyan country today? Those are very fundamental questions that some of us do not ask as loud as we should, but indeed we are supposed to ask these questions. Now, if you'll allow me to take a historical journey, history of Kenyan politics, especially when we are nearing a national election, has it that the youth have always and mostly been used as instruments of war, instruments of violence, instruments of killings, instruments of tarnishing the name of the country and the political of elections in our country, Kenya. That's what history has for us, the youth. But is that really us, the majority of the Kenyan population, the youth for that matter? I reject. That is not us, the youth. Why? The reason as to why I reject this illusion that we are instruments of war and violence is that Kenyans, especially the youth, we have smelled the coffee. We are no longer dumb. We are no longer illiterate. Kenyans, the Kenyan youth are now educated, are now learning, and they can sieve information. They can sieve political ideologies and weigh them to see which one will make a better country today. Having said that, when you look at the country at the moment, as we are preparing for this election period come the 8th of August, I want every youth in this country, or whoever is watching this video, to ask this important question. What is my role? What is my democratic right? What is my human right to this electioneering period? This question is very important because it is us, the youth, who will suffer post-election, and that has always been. We elect leaders, we fight for these leaders, and at the end of it all, we suffer the burden of electing bad leaders. And the problem of Kenya is, well, the problem of leadership. We are suffering because of the bad decisions and the bad choices our leaders have made. And even biblically, the Bible says, you raise unto yourself kings and queens that have not approved. And that's what we usually do as the Kenyans, especially the youth. We are lured by hundreds to vote for somebody. 500 shillings, you make it decide your 5 years in Kenya? No. No. But the problem again comes back to the electorate. And this is where my argument is. The Kenyan youth. We are the majority of the electorate.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display.
Why do you elect candidate A and not candidate B? Is it because he or she is from your tribe? Is it because he or she has given you 500 shillings? Is it because he or she comes from your family? That should not be the question in question. Ask yourself, what is the manifesto of candidate A? What is candidate B saying? What is candidate C saying? And on what foundation? The foundations of these questions should be on the problems that are the core of the heart of Kenya. The primary problems should be what these leaders are telling us that they are going to solve. Because the last time I checked, an elephant only begets an elephant. Therefore, a rabbit cannot come and tell me it will beget a lion. Therefore, a candidate should promise what that is reasonable, that which is realistic, that which is attainable. And this is where the youth we lost it all, or we lose it all. We are being used, my fellow youth. We are being lured by handouts just to go and cause chaos in polling stations, just to go and kill people of tribe B because I come from tribe A, because I want my tribesman to take the seat, that we feel secure when my brother, when my tribesman is in control, is in the governorship, is in the MP area, is in the presidency. That should not be the case, my brothers and sisters.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way.
The primary answer to the questions that we often ask ourselves is, I will elect candidate A because of his manifesto, because his manifestos are saying we are going to solve the problem of poverty level in Kenya, the problem of education system in Kenya, the problem of infrastructure, the problem of agriculture, and they are attainable. Let him be there from my tribe, but coincidentally. Let me vote for my tribesmen coincidentally, but not deliberately. What I'm saying is, let us vote for change. Let us vote for a better Kenya. Let us not be used, my fellow youth. Let us not cause chaos in election. The youth in this country, we are the majority, and therefore we should be courageous enough. Why do I say this? When there is a gap in a constituency, when there is a gap in a ward, when there is a gap in the whole county, let us be courageous enough. If you feel you have the capacity, if you feel you have the answer to the gaps in that particular area, rise up. I know there will be a lot of tantrums bringing you down, but be courageous enough and speak out. That's what makes a nation better than it is. My fellow youth, let us make wise decisions. Let us see what politicians are telling us. Let us not swallow all what they say, line, hook and sinker. Let us see whatever they're telling us. Is it of substance? Can I actually resonate whatever I've been told? Is this worth it? Is this worth my vote? Is this worth me queuing in a line from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. just to vote? These are painful questions that we should ask ourselves. Because I know most of us are lured. I know most of us regret after voting. But as the saying goes, regrets will always come after a fall. This is another chance. We have been given a blank check to buy a Mercedes-Benz. Let us not buy a Probox and expect it to behave like a Mercedes-Benz. You have the voter's card, you have the power in your hands, you have the will to make a better leader, to make a better choice, to make an informed choice as to who is going to lead you in the forthcoming election.
Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless, spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim.
Let us be wise, my fellow. Let us be wise. Make an informed choice. Make a good choice this coming election. I'm pleading with you. Let us not be taken back to the days of Abyss. Let us not be cheated. Let us think with our minds. Let us not let those leaders, those politicians, think and synthesize information for us. Let us stay awake. Let us stay vigilant. Let us stay strong. And let us stay courageous.
Do you feel courageous?